Yeah. All right. This movie's just stupid. What up, guys? Roskand here with number 4 of my Halloween horror series of classic movie reviews. All month, I've been reviewing classic horror films that, as a film nerd, I'm embarrassed to say I haven't seen yet. Rounding out my slasher greats, this week, it was... Okay, well, there wasn't like a Friday the 13th this year, but you know what I mean. Friday the 13th follows a group of camp counselors who, on their first year at Camp Crystal Lake, hope they don't succumb to the curse of death that befalls the camp every summer as they each vanish mysteriously over the course of the night. Without the rest of the franchise surrounding it, Friday the 13th feels like a silly Halloween knockoff. While it does sport some creative kills and a pretty decent twist, it doesn't really build to anything spectacular, maintain any tension, or have anything new to say about anything at all. Now, that's not all bad. You know, it does have some more clever kills and more gory kills than the original Halloween, which came out 2 years before it. Specifically, I'm thinking about that slit throat in the woods. And that piercing arrow from underneath. Which, by the way, was about the point where I realized that's Kevin Bacon! Overall, it feels like someone saw Halloween and said to themselves, I think I can do that, but better. And it's like a Coke versus Pepsi thing. I'm sure some people would prefer Friday the 13th. I just don't. This movie is just silly. And I mean, some of the silliness is earned.
Oh shit.
But it's still silly. And there's a couple moments that aren't followed up on that feel like they should be followed up on. The beginning starts with this girl, Alice, on her way to Camp Crystal Lake, and I mean, she doesn't make it. And they kind of notice early on in the film, but they never really question where she is or when she's, or they just kind of...
Now, if Annie gets here, get her started in the kitchen. Do your best, all right? I'll be back sometime after lunch.
Leave it for the rest of the night. There's also this weird creep who keeps showing up as like some messenger from God.
This place is cursed. Cursed.
I want to know why no one's concerned he just broke into camp and starts harassing teenagers about how they're gonna die.
I think we just met Ralph.
That's not weird at all. And on top of the silliness, just about everyone makes really stupid choices. I'm just saying, if there's a torrential downpour outside and you're in the middle of the woods, maybe put some shoes on before you go outside, at least. And there is that one point towards the end of the movie where the final girl, after her fight with Mrs. Voorhees, leaves her assailant's would-be murder weapon with her would-be assailant. I don't know, man. This movie's just too silly. Overall, Friday the 13th tried to outdo John Carpenter's original Halloween and wasn't terribly successful at doing so. I'm not really surprised to find out that the producer and screenwriter pretty much sold the project immediately after watching the original Halloween. While the few kills on screen did come out a bit more creative, and with an interesting twist that kind of gets better the longer I sit on it, not enough of Friday the 13th makes for a terribly unique or scary watching experience.
I'm as dumb as they come.
Hey.
Sweet. Thanks for watching, guys. Am I super wrong about this? Do you love Friday the 13th? Let me know in a comment down below. Also, after this month, I'll be reviewing classics, not just horror films. So feel free to let me know what else I've got to catch up on. I guarantee you I've missed almost everything you can throw at me. Almost. If you like these reviews and you want to see more, click the subscribe button down below. I'm going to go do something different. So have fun. Peace out.